Nibedita Biswal.
Okay, Nibedita, you are from Kalikot University.
Sir.
Huh? Graduate from Chemistry, Physics and Environmental Science. Kalikot University is Barampur.
Sir.
But your Kalikot University has merged with Barampur University.
Yes, sir.
Kalikot University is merged with Barampur University.
Yes.
No.
It is a cluster university.
Cluster University. What is cluster
Previously,
university?
What is
Cluster University called?
sir, as for my knowledge, the cluster university is formed for decentralization of education administration, and as Barampur University is the only one university in the southern region, eastern southern region, so that's why for convenience that cluster university was formed.
What is unitary? Unitary university.
So I don't have
Cluster or unitary? What do you mean? Whether it is cluster
Sir, cluster university.
Unitary, you are just a single university where you do not have any affiliating.
that
Affiliate.
Kalikot is that only.
Sir, Kalikot is the cluster.
Affiliated नहीं कोई.
No. Unitary जो कुछ कहले, unitary is they are like Ravancha.
Ravancha is Unitary University.
Ravancha is unitary. They will not affiliate.
And Kalikot is unitary. तारा कौन से affiliation नहीं.
Then cluster university केमती करा?
केमती cluster?
कौन cluster?
ସେଇଟା ସେଇଥିପାଇଁ ମୁଁ କହିଲି.
ऐसे मिसेगी ना सेरू cluster भी करते हुए. केतोड़ा
Cluster में कौन
cluster करते हुए.
Sir, as I know that there are 5 to 6 regional colleges are linked with our Kalikot University. So I think that's
That
why
is some specified number of colleges has been allotted.
Sir,
Huh?
sir.
That university is not exactly unitary. Few colleges are attached to that, affiliated to that. That
But I
together
read
it
somewhere
is
it is unitary university. I read somewhere.
Thila University. Unitary Thila.
Who is the vice chancellor now?
तापर केतोड़े department से
Supplement to the vice chancellor.
अब इधर बड़े cluster
Sorry,
university
I
केतोड़े
think
affiliated
sir has
college तो
changed. I
जोड़ा
don't
subject
know.
अच्छी से subject को मिसे की उटा
Oh,
they have done it like. Okay, speak something about you.
Sir, privileged to be born and brought up in Ganjam district and completed my graduation in the Kalikot University in the subject chemistry, and then I was preparing for the civil services.
Okay, but how then you became the first position in Nimapura district?
Sir?
You have secured first position in Nimapura district,
Sir.
and then how it happened? If you are born and brought up in Barampur, then
Sir, due
Matriculation.
to sir, business of my father was there in.
that means you are staying at Nimapura or staying at Barampur?
Sir, for 3 years only, 8th, 9th and matriculation was
You
there.
were there.
Sir.
And
In
then-
Nimapura.
in Nimapura. But you are native of Ganjam district and Barampur.
Sir. Now also I am staying in Ganjam.
Why Barampur is called a silk city?
So the silk sari, that is Patto sari, is famous. The place that is called Bomuke. So as per the name, the Bomuke Patto is famous in Barampur
Bomuke
area.
Patto the Barampur no?
Yes, sir. So the village name is Bomuke, where the actual production and the making
What
of.
is Barampur कितने distance है?
Sir,
Which
exactly I
block?
don't know.
Which block?
I think sir, Dikapohandi block.
Block.
Sir.
There is a weaving of sarees.
Sir.
Huh?
Sir.
They weave, it is naturally weaved
Sir.
in the district.
हाँ sir.
And silk thread is obtained from other state. The silk production to Thai city.
Sir.
So the thread must be
Sir.
brought from other states.
Sir.
SSBM block and Nagar Barampur, that is also.
SSBM को.
Sir, Saraswati Sishu Vidyananda.
Okay, your hobbies are?
So singing Odia bhajans and cooking Odia recipes.
What sort of Odia recipes you make?
Odia recipes like so typical Odias like pakhadas and sago paradas and like pitha like akara pitha and gudo arisa. These are things I like.
You really know cooking or you cook?
Sir, I know sir.
You know or cook?
Sir, I cook also.
You cook also.
Sir.
That we cannot prove. No. Singing Odia bhajan is also part of your hobby.
Sir.
Huh? Are you for training
No,
and
sir.
Odia bhajan? It
No,
is
sir.
freelance singer.
Sir.
Freelance singer. Okay then. Subjects were public administration and home science.
Sir.
In home science, what you have studied
Sir, there are.
in the national paper?
Sir, the first thing is that about food and nutrition, and also about the malnutrition and the it's significant.
So how do we study malnutrition in a community or in the children or anywhere in a particular place? How we can study malnutrition?
So
What it means and how we can study it?
So malnutrition means the unwanted addition of poisonous material or any harmful materials in the food substances.
That is pollution. That will lead to that's not malnutrition.
Exactly. I'm not
If you can say nutrition, then probably malnutrition can be defined. What is nutrition?
So, nutrition is a system of body that a particular amount of chemical substances is required for our body for growth.
Not chemical substances. That is not chemical substances. The food you take is chemical substance.
So everything in the chemistry is present, I think.
So it is.
Where there is life, life is composed of chemical substance.
So as a chemistry student, you are telling that everything is chemical.
So what is biological substance then?
So in biology also we found some chemical compounds also. It's not.
What is balanced diet?
Balanced diet means the diet with the significant amount, the right amount of food with a right time.
Right amount of food in right time.
So,
Without any nutrients.
sir, with including nutrients.
But if there are no nutrients and you are taking a food, then what we call it? It will not be right balanced diet.
No, sir.
So a balanced diet implies composition of
Different type of nutrients
Ah.
at a right
Ah.
proportion.
right proportions. What are those components of a balanced diet? How much will be carbohydrate? How much will be protein? How much will be
So,
minerals?
most part of our diet is belongs to consist of carbohydrates, then that too less protein, then the significantly less amount of fat is required for our body.
Do you understand what is micronutrients?
So we have read in chemistry as the
Micronutrients.
and
Come, principal,
macronutrients.
speak something on that.
So
And how it is helpful to the body?
exactly I am not able to recall now.
Okay.
Brush up ठीक कर लो, हैं?
Sir.
Just brush it up. जो chemical कोथली, सभी nutrients का जितने समारो, everything would have been taken care. Right. You have as your optional subject public administration and home science. Okay. Can you give me one of the earliest text which talks about or which has given us in a very clear-cut term how administration has been done? Can you give me in a sequence 2 or 3 references, sources
Okay. So
which have played very important role in administration of the then
okay.
dynasty or kingdom?
So first thing, the Kautilya's Arthashastra, that was well written, and that was the complete system of Mauryan Empire, administrative system.
Administration, statecraft. Okay.
Statecraft.
Statecraft includes almost everything, also known as administration. And then next,
So after that,
Indica.
Indica.
That has
is-
also given us
yes.
references. Okay. Then
So then,
Ashoka's inscriptions, major rock edicts, they also in Odisha you have 2 of them. You belong to Ganjam.
so,
In Ganjam you have an Ashokan edict. Where?
so Jogada.
Joguda. You have one there and one at Dhauli.
Sir.
Both of them have also given us references about how administration has to be done. Treat on, he gives clear-cut directives. Okay. So you see how public administration has played it's an open document that the king puts. And then next, the Cholas.
Chola kings.
Chola kings, way back in 920 AD, they have also an inscription at Uttaramerur which very clearly stipulates and shows and tells us how the local self-government is to be done. Every details is mentioned in that. Okay, that how in a centralized system decentralization of power was done, even at the village level The villages themselves administered themselves. So keep that in mind. Because of dearth of time, I am giving the answer, question and the answer. Just brush up, keep it in mind. Like in Odisha, we have like Ashoka invaded and we refer to the Kalinga War. Can you give me some reasons as to why Ashoka invaded?
So the biggest reason of Ashoka's invasion was to rule over entire the India region. And
You see, Kalinga was just brush, huh?
sir, at that time, Kalinga was the only one independent region, I think. So that's why he has the
There
desire.
are a couple of reasons. Magadha was landlocked.
Sir.
They wanted access to the sea. Odisha was prosperous, had a massive maritime
Trade. Sir.
trade.
Yes.
So he wanted to take over so that he would have the economic strength of Kalinga included to Magadha.
Sir.
Okay. There are many other reasons also. Keep that in mind. Achha, what does Article 39 tells us?
Article 39.
39 of the Indian Constitution.
Article 39. Sir, sorry, sir.
It imposes an obligation on the state to provide free legal aid.
Sir.
Okay, free legal aid to ensure access to justice for citizens, for an individual. Okay. So what does Article 370?
So Article 370 was about the state administration in Jammu and Kashmir. It was in Jammu and Kashmir.
Why there was so much of uproar when that was abrogated? What exactly was Article 370? Dekhiyo,
Sir.
these questions might come. It was regarding administration of Kashmir, and they had the ability to frame their own constitution, their own flag, and a house of two legislatures, and the authority to enact laws for themselves. Okay, and that was abrogated in 2019. Sir, ଟିକେ brush କରିବ ଏଇ ସାଇଡ୍ ଗୁଟାକୁ ମାନେ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚନ୍ ଆସିବ ଇଭେନ୍ ସାର୍ ଯେଉଁଟା ପଚାରୁଥିଲି ତୁମକୁ ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ଅଫ୍ ଓଡ଼ିଶାର ଯେଉଁ କ'ଣ ଯେଉଁ ୱେଲଫେୟାର ସ୍କିମ୍ ଅଛି ଫର୍ ୱୁମେନ୍ ଫର୍ ଚାଇଲ୍ଡ ଫର୍ ଫାର୍ମର୍ସ ଟିକେ ଦେଖିଦେଇଥିବ ସେଗୁଡ଼ାକୁ.
What is good governance?
Good governance is the system of administration where it is focused on decentralization and debureaucratization and another D is there.
Free from corruption.
Sir?
Free from corruption.
Sir, yes, sir.
Yes, sir,
And citizen centric.
Okay. I mean that good governance
Sir.
in today's context is relevant. You mean
Sir, state it is relevant.
relevant?
Sir.
How is it different from centralization?
ବ୍ୟାଟେରୀ କ୍ରେଡିଟ୍ କରିଦେଲା ପରେ ହେଇଗଲା ସେଟା.
So in centralization,
timer
state
time
has
is
the
that. You see how
sole
the
authority
chat
to provide the services to citizens. While in good governance, as it is citizen centric, so citizens are also included in the governance process. So in that way it is different, and here the state act as a facilitator, not as the sole provider.
What is bicameral?
And the political system of two houses are present in India now. It is followed by bicameral system.
Now it is followed or it was there?
So it was there in our constitution, the bicameral.
Example?
The Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha.
In Odisha is there bicameral?
No, sir. It's only.
In any state, can you give an example? Which state has?
Sir, it was in Andhra Pradesh.
So what are those forces?
Sir, Vidhan Sabha and Vidhan Parishad.
Parishad. So in Ganjam,
Sir,
who is your collector now, district collector?
I think
the name of the headquarters?
Chhatrapati.
So there was some issues related to Chhatrapati, sir. That's the rare earth.
Sir,
What is that rare earth?
so these are the elements, the rare earth elements that are generally found in the sea sand, like thorium and another name was that. Sorry.
Chemistry student, you are supposed to tell
Supposed to
the
tell us.
Sorry, sir.
What are those minerals available there?
Is there any monazite?
Say अगर atomic
Is there
weight
any
की
monazite substance?
Sir, monazite substance is there in the
क्या
same.
monazite is the mineral.
Sir.
Thorium is extracted also.
So, thorium is the element that is present in the monazite sand.
Why it is called rare earth?
The amount availability in our nature is very rare and it is also expensive.
तो atomic weight कहते हैं पचारी में नहीं पचारी बनाते कि atomic weight कहते हैं
Thorium.
Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir.
that is one of the heavy metals and do you know the heavy metal में atomic weight बहुत
Sir.
ताले sorry sir आप कोई तमें जानी थी वो जितने heavy metal होते तारो अधिक atomic weight तारा जानते हो इतनी जल्दी यार तो धारी वे
Sir.
it will weigh more than 3 kgs. So that is what is the uniqueness of the metal. Itik matra material, but it will weigh 3 kgs.
So my final question: if you become administrator to your district, what will be your first attempt to do welfare for the people there?
Sir,
Which sector you will first touch up?
so first I will focus on the education sector. So as the female, particularly women education and empowerment is not such a level, not reached to such level. So my first focus is that.
Too much of empowerment for women is good or bad?
Obviously, sir, it will be bad for that.
Okay, sir.
Okay, Nibedita, we will close it here. We are the last candidate, but it is almost reaching 8 p.m. You are staying here, at the place of your stay is known as
No,
well?
sir, I am staying in my relative's house.
Okay.
Ruchara.
Sir.
There is no issue.
Too much of empowerment,
All the
that
more.
doesn't come in really. Too much of empowerment will is good or bad.
Sir.
Sangsang bad will कही दिला.
That
Being a
was-
woman,
कहीं
can कही is okay. Kind bad. It's good. They will feel better. It's their empowered. Sangsang bad will कही दिला. कही नहीं bad. Kind bad तो empower करा है भला.
Sir, केमती मैं approach करी थी?
भला मिले कही वो.
एम्पावरमेंट में खराब की
No, sir, empowerment is
टू मच हेल्थ की अधिकारी खराब की अधिकारी कौन से मिसयूज करिवे हां
I think
कौन
that,
मिसयूज करि
Misuse तो को एरिया रे misuse ही परियो.
तो वुमेन मान को अति बेसी एम्पावरमेंट जन दबा ताले कौन मिसयूज करि परंतु
So they can misuse the laws regarding women safety, like and I have seen that example in my areas also, that in case of divorce, that generally the faults are not there in the male side, but the females are exaggerating the situations. That's more
taking advantage
And
of
law
the
is in their favor.
taking the advantage of that
because law is in
women.
their favor.
Sir, that's
So that
yes.
kind
That's why. So if you say that with a logic, justify.
Sir.
Okay, Nibedita, for you it's okay. Your interview will go well.
Yeah.
You will get, since you are young and energetic, the board will be happy with your interview. Only thing is, you are simply graduate, post graduation
Yes, sir. No, sir.
not yet. So they will be thinking little that it's too young to be. Are you getting my point?
Sir.
You are too young to be a civil servant. But that's not a matter of fact. Huh? It's not a matter of fact. Don't think that that is the consideration for your selection. Your performance will give you good marks. And as far as your answers are concerned, your approach is absolutely correct. One thing very interesting is that with graduation level, your approach is much above your standard. That is what is distinctly visible. And you approach to the question in the right way. And there is a backup logic to that also, just like as you told that. So career, don't think of if something goes as a mistake, and don't worry for that. Don't get depressed with the interview board that yes, it's gone wrong, so I have lost my interview, something like that. Don't carry that impression. Try your
You will get
best. Try your best ways of defending to the answers that you will be giving. But simultaneously try to know more about things that we have asked and the areas where it is
district.
and most important is that you have taken subject of home science,
And
you failed what is balanced diet, or you failed in what is nutrients, you failed in what are the nutrient related diseases, what is anemia, and then other things are there. So most of the things of home science are revolving around that, and which micronutrient deficiency causes what type of disease, that is also further linked. So take care of that. That is most important.
Sir, 23rd.
20.
Time ଅଛି ଭଲ କି ପଢ.
Hope to see you in some office.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Sir, may
Yes,
question.
yes.
Sir, ଆପଣ ଯେମିତି କହିଲେ ଯେ ବହୁତ ଟୁ ୟଙ୍ଗ ହେଇଯାଉଛନ୍ତି ଏ ପାଇଁ ଯଦି ସେ ସେମିତି କିଛି କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚନ୍ସ ଆପ୍ରୋଚ୍
ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ ସେମିତି କିଛି କରିନି ଆମେ they may take a feeling, they may take a feeling and which may be reflected in their ସେ ସେମିତି ପଚାରିବେନି କିନ୍ତୁ ସେମାନଙ୍କ ଫିଲିଂରୁ ତମେ ଫିଲ୍ କରିବ ଯେ ମୋତେ ବହୁତ ୟଙ୍ଗ ବୋଲି ଭାବିକି ପଚାରୁଛନ୍ତି କି ଏଇଟା ଭାବୁଛନ୍ତି କି ଏଇଟା ଭାବି ପାରନ୍ତି କୌଣସି ମୋମେଣ୍ଟରେ ତମେ ଭାବିପାର ସେବାର ପଚାର
Eligibility is for graduation.
हाँ eligibility रखिଛନ୍ତି graduation so why that it will not crop up.
କିନ୍ତୁ ତମର ଆନ୍ସର୍ସ ଆର୍ ମୋର୍ ଇମ୍ପୋର୍ଟାଣ୍ଟ ତେଣୁ ସେଇ ଯାକ ସବୁ ମାନେ will not come to your picture ସେ ଯାକ ଦେଖାଯାଉଛି ଭିଜିବଲି କିନ୍ତୁ ସେ ଯାକ ପିକ୍ଚର ବି ଆସେନି ଆଇଏସ୍ ତ ପାଉଛନ୍ତି ଗ୍ରାଜୁଏସନରେ with simple graduation
This
ଆମର
time,
ଅପରାଜିତା
right.
ଷଡ଼ଙ୍ଗୀ
Sir.
simple graduate
Simple graduate.
then if people are getting IAS in graduation why not also civil service so that is the minimum qualification actually that is the requirement
That is a booster तमो लागि हवा कथा जे I have qualified and I am going in for a viva main prelim करछि main करछि
ଭଲ କରିଛ ବୋଲି ଆସିছে ନା ମାନେ develop your confidence to the theory for the
that
board.
should make you more confident that yes I have done it I will do it.
Okay,
Okay. God bless you.
all the best.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.